Hey guys, Borside here. So we're soon to be getting patch 1.02 any day now, so I'd just like to share with you guys some of the update changes that I'm most thankful for as well as excited about. Okay, so right off the bat we are getting 3 new map variants, that being Supremacy on Hue City, Territories on Anlau Valley, as well as Territories on Songli. These map variants not only bring the existing maps to the other game modes, they also offer new gameplay experiences as well as new lighting and time of day settings. However, these maps are currently in a beta state, so this means that there are known bugs. Okay, right, hit registration. So the devs believe that all reported and known hit registration issues have been resolved. They also expressed the fact that they no longer have any data that shows that dedicated servers are throwing out timed shots or hits. With that said, there may still be some perceived hit registration issues due to how the damage model is set up. Right, now they have made the following changes to the weapon balance, and I actually like all of this. Okay, right, the vertical recoil for each weapon now has consistent min-max values, making the muzzle rise from recoil more predictable and less random. I don't know about you guys, but there's one thing I hate in my gunplay, and that's randomness. You must be able to learn the spread of a weapon, in my opinion, but I know a lot of you might have your reservations, but as far as I am concerned with regards to my gaming experience, I prefer it when I can actually learn the recoil patterns. Right, now they reduced the recoil of the AK weapons by 25%. Thank God, I almost always use the AKs in single fire mode though, so it doesn't really make much of a difference. They changed the hip shoulder weapon fire spread to be identical to that when aiming down sights. I don't know how I feel about this. So that means that when you hip fire, it'll be just as accurate as if you actually shouldered the weapon. I don't know, have you ever hip fired a weapon before and noticed how incredibly accurate it is as opposed to aiming down sight? I don't know. Anyways, they reduced the recoil of the RPG by 10%, okay, fair enough. They increased suppression caused by machine guns by 33%. I don't know, I think that's a bit much. Suppression, yeah, it works, but I just find it more annoying than anything. Okay, they reduced the weapon sway on the SVD and the amazing sniper rifles. No, yes, no, not thank God. Okay, I can't snipe for shit, especially with that sway. And they reduced the damage output of the PPSH-41, TT-33 and MAP-49 7.62 variants. Okay, I suppose given that insane fire rate, yeah, it does some justice. Okay, they increased the recoil of the PPSH-41 by 15%. Okay, right now that is quite significant. However, I honestly think it's needed. I mean, the thing fires at an insane RPM. Okay, they reduced the ammo count of the PPSH-41 drum from 71 to 65 rounds. Okay, that's not going to really make much of a difference. They increase the AK and RPG and SKS when the victim is less than 15 meters away the damage model. Yassus. Okay, well I suppose an AK, that's a big fucking round, so yes, it should hit hard. I mean, even I think 50 meters is a little bit liberal. They should actually push that up a little bit more, maybe even 70, I don't know. What do you guys think? Anyways, they added decals to indicate to players exactly where fire damage will occur when napalm has hit, preventing invisible napalm deaths if you continue to experience this, what. I don't know. A lot of the times the retards in the team, they just run into the fucking thing, so this will help. Especially when you don't have your actual tactical HUD open. But I mean, most times when a napalm strike is announced, I pretty much look at my map and I can see where the people are concentrated, and I stay away from the obvious points of where they actually drop. Okay, the squad tunnel, the health is increased from 100 to 200. Okay, yeah, that's decent. Those things can be destroyed way too easily. Right, they added the ability to rotate claymores before planting. I really like this. It just seems so fucking unnatural, especially when you're trying to place a claymore from when you're coming down the stairs. I don't know, I don't know, I like that. There's angles that I'd like to put it at. I suppose the downstairs argument doesn't really work here. You just rotate your character around, but it would be a nice change. Anyways, they added an option to change the mouse sensitivity when using optics and scopes. Okay, yeah, I know that's very important. Some people have like hectic bloody mouse sensitivities, and there's not much they can really do about that. You can't really hit that sweet spot, and I suppose if they have mouse acceleration, but I don't know if that's even in this game. Okay, they added a toggle sprint option. Okay, yeah, no, please God. Some of us don't like to hold down shift fucking indefinitely. Yeah, oof. Players can now double click spawn points on the map to select a spawn point automatically and ready up for deployment. I'd always click on it and I wouldn't know, I wouldn't be sure that I'm gonna fucking land there, because there's been times when I've selected a spawn point and I hit bloody ready and I'll end up being in a completely different point in the map. But yeah, anyways. Okay, there's a big one here. They added an icon to indicate where the player's gun muzzle is fucking blocked by cover when aiming over cover. Yo, I can't tell you how many times I've tried to shoot at some fucking douchebag from behind cover and I just have my bullets fucking bouncing off the bloody wall in front of me. It's actually very annoying. But thankfully now we'll be able to actually tell before we open up fire and give away our fucking position. Okay, the artillery incoming icon will now always be displayed on the HUD for the duration. Here we go. Yeah, for the calling. Yeah, this is the same story when users don't have your tactical views open and they just fucking run into artillery and napalm strikes, I guess. Okay, we'll now be able to route individual players or entire teams via the scoreboard. Fucking thank God. There's nothing more annoying than a douchebag that just won't shut the fuck up. Anyways, they added a ping filter to the server browser filters. You know, I don't understand this because I would always just select the ping icon at the top of the server browser and it would obviously change the orientation and either show me the highest to the lowest or lowest to the highest, as how I always select it. So I don't really know what big of a difference that's gonna make. Okay, another big one. When respawning, okay, the spawn menu now remembers the previously selected spawn point rather than needing to be re-fucking selected at each deployment. Oh, I'm so thankful. Oh, I'm so fucking thankful. Okay, the audio, they tweaked the headshot kill sound so that it sounds quieter when the downed enemy is further away. Yeah, you know, this is actually freaking always gotten me. You'll be like 150 bloody meters away from the dude, you get that headshot and it sounds like he was fucking shot right next to you. So yes, please, that is a welcome change. They tweaked the volume of the footstep sounds. Yeah, you know, unless the dude is running, it often is fucking hard to hear them. But yeah, I suppose if you get a good set of headphones, you can pretty much mitigate this problem. Anyways, the gameplay fixes. They fixed an issue where players can take damage from the spooky gunship before the effects appear to have started. Yo, I can't tell you how many times I've been fucking shot by this thing. I don't even know it's in the sky. I don't hear jack shit. Next thing, bah, I get a headshot and it says fucking spooky. So yes, please, dear God. Okay, the tunnels on Hill 937 will no longer launch players into the sky on death. No man, I loved it when you shot some fucking douche and he flew up out of his tunnel. Actually, I'm gonna miss that. Anyways, they fixed an issue on Hill 937 where the collision on terrain in certain spots would stop bullets from hitting what looked like viable targets. This is those fucking invisible walls, hey. I'm assuming most of us have actually hit them and sat there like, what the fuck, I mean, I shot that dude, what the hell. But anyways, thank you, I very much appreciate that fix in particular. Okay, they fixed various instances of objects being culled out in inappropriate distances, allowing for various gameplay exploits, shooting walls. Okay, no, it's pretty much the same thing, but across all maps they say they have fixed this. We'll have to just fucking wait and see, anyways. And right, they fixed an exploit where players could avoid a vote kick by switching teams. I don't know. How often... Well, I've never actually been voted against to be kicked, but switching teams to avoid being kicked, that's so fucking underhanded. Who the hell would do that? Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much all the gripes I have that they have resolved. This is looking really good. I hope that this is enough to bring players back, and I'm sure any oak with half a brain cell has noticed that the player base has been dwindling quite substantially, especially in South Africa. I've got more luck trying to, well, gonna have more luck trying to get fucking blood out of a stone than actually starting up a server. It's quite a mission. You can sit in there for fucking half an hour, 2 oaks running around shooting each other, and no one else will join. Yeah, but otherwise, I'm really optimistic. I like these changes, and I'm so thankful that's going to be implemented in the next few days. Okay, well guys, I hope you agree on what I have said here. I hope there's nothing that angers you in any way. I mean, please let me know if there's any other changes that you are perhaps thankful for, or anything here that you'd like to not be changed. I mean, a lot of people don't like the fact that they'll be changing the PPSH, myself included, but I suppose we do have to bring it more in line with the other weapon variants and weapons in the game. But yeah, this is looking good, guys. Anyways, that's all for today. If you enjoyed the video, please drop me a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy the video, then by all means, fucking give it a thumbs down. Now, guys, until next time, take care of yourselves and have a chilled one.